Okay, so this is a quick update and some Jurassic World Rebirth news, a quick dinosaur news, like actual paleontology thing, and then some Mattel releases that are coming in 2025. So before we get too far, the dinosaur news: Saurophaganax maximus is invalid. Oh no! Actually, that is a little bit disappointing. Saurophaganax has never been my huge, like a major favorite dinosaur, but it was always within the top 40 simply because it's had a cool name. Lord of all lizard eaters. You can't tell me that's not a cool name for a dinosaur. And it was one of the largest theropods to have existed, even. It was an allosaur that could have reached about 43 feet long, but now it's gone. I don't know the exact specifics. I'll leave a link to like the scientific paper that figured this out or that published this in the description, but I don't understand all of the terminology, so that's about it. But Saurophaganax, basically, from what I understand, the holotype or the very first fossil found has been associated to a sauropod, long-necked dinosaur, and the rest of the fossils are allosaur, or at least theropod allosaur. In other words, it got the Dakota Raptor treatment, and it is a chimera. And so, yeah, as far now, I think the sauropod material still needs to be studied, but the theropod material has been named to a fourth species of Allosaurus, Allosaurus anax, which, to be fair, is still a pretty good name. It's like different lizard king or different lizard ruler or whatnot, so it's still a good name. It's just sad the Saurophaganax is gone now. Now, in terms of Jurassic World Rebirth lore, we've got a couple new pictures, but really it's just more plot, or not plot, like character photos in the environment and whatnot. No dinosaur photos yet, which could be because they're still working on the CGI and whatnot, but or they don't want to spoil anything. But like, come on, I want to see. We had the trailer like a couple months ago, or teaser trailer anyway, and a couple months ago, and I want to see a dinosaur. I want to know, besides for Parasaurolophus, what is confirmed. That said, there are two new suspected species to appear: Titanosaurus and Aqualops. So, Titanosaurus, I am very confused about because they've already got a Titanosaur, being Dreadnoughtus, and although, yes, as I've read on the Jurassic Park wiki, like Dreadnoughtus and whatnot lived in the alpine environment, Jurassic World Dominion, whereas the three largest dinosaurs that are supposed to be in the movie are in the tropical biosphere, and so that's two different locations. But that doesn't mean that a Dreadnought can't get out, but via smuggling like an egg or something like that. I don't know. And Titanosaurus on itself doesn't even exist. From I don't know the entirety of the history behind Titanosaurus, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually exist. It is a very highly controversial genus. Basically, another Troodon moment. And so I'm not really sure why they picked Titanosaurus, especially when they could have gone with any other Titanosaur like Patagotitan or Alamosaurus, or a different one that we have more material of. As for Aqualops, that surprised me quite a bit because I haven't heard the name Aqualops very often. I first learned about it in 2020, and they've already got something that looks exactly like it, Microceratus. So why they would use Aqualops, especially you can easily smuggle Microceratus actually anywhere because of how small it is. And so the utilization of Aqualops, while I'm very happy that it is finally getting some recognition because I keep forgetting about it. Also, it's got a very American name for a dinosaur, Aqualops americanus, American eagle face. But like, I'm happy that it's getting the recognition that it is. But like, we've got Microceratus, and so it's a little unnecessary if you ask me. As for the Mattel releases, there's some pretty cool ones. We got the Leucistic Baryonyx and Monolophosaurus and Chaos Theory. We got a few species this year that I was not fully expecting at all. To be fair, I could say that for the past two. But like, we've got Lophostropheus. It's close enough to Coelophysis, I guess. We've got Jacapil. It's pretty cool. It doesn't look, the details does not look at all like a Mattel style toy, or at least a Mattel dinosaur, but Jacapil, I'll accept it. We got a repainted Jungaripterus. We got a, I swear that's just the same exact green Dimetrodon as from the 2022 release. We got a Hypsilophodon, which is pretty cool. The coloration I am not a huge fan of at all, or the amount of feathering. It looks a lot like their Pyroraptor, both in terms of color and feathers, and so not a huge fan there, but it's fine. And then we got, let's see, Farlow Wickness. I think I'm saying it right. This is a ichnotaxon, meaning it's only known from footprints. So this is completely speculative. Very weird genus for them to choose. Guimesia, I believe is how you pronounce this guy. It's an Abelisaur. Never heard of that one either. Strike attack, we got Hoyangosaurus. I've been waiting for this thing forever. This is my second favorite Stegosaur. And so, although the coloration I'm not a fan of, I am very happy we finally got Hoyangosaurus. Thapungaka, I believe is how you pronounce that. Maybe emphasize a different syllable instead of a different one. Australian Pterosaur. It's not what I would have wanted. I would have personally chosen Aussie Draco, but this thing works. Colors are nice too. Pyroraptor, just a repackaged 2023 Herrerasaurus. Now we get to the roaring guys. These guys are actually pretty cool, or at least some of them are interesting anyway. We got Cryptops. That's actually a pretty nice design. I think I actually had a concept for Cryptops back in 2020, and now they're making it. Speaking of, for the roaring guys, based on the box, it looks like they're going back to the 2020 Soundstrike action feature, which, if they are, where you move the tail and the head moves and it roars. If they are, oh, I love that action feature. I want them to bring it back, but I'm not entirely certain. We got a repainted Kentrosaurus with what appears to be a damaged tail spike. Okay, Kentro's cool and all. Not the color I would have gone with, but it's fine. A repainted Pteranodon. Not too terrible coloration, honestly. Ceratoseucops. Yeah, another very recently named dinosaur. To 2021, it was named right at the end, along with Reparovinator. And so Ceratoseucops is my top pick for 2025 set, as of now anyway. The coloration, it's not terrible. It's pretty good, but it's not terrible. Let's see. Now we got Suchomimus. It's been, let's see. Yeah, as of 2025, it'll been like 5 or 6 years. 6 years since they've made a Suchomimus, and they're finally doing it again. It's redesigned and everything. I absolutely love the thing. And then we got Styxosaurus and a Plesiosaur, rather interesting one. Oh, the new marine reptiles are cool and all, but like, I want them to make a new Mosasaur. And then we got Therizinosaurus. Not entirely sure why we have another one, since they just had the Hammond Collection one release. And the coloration, in my opinion, is not quite as good as their original, but it's not terrible. Scorpius Rex, Indoraptor, hybrids, cool. Hammond Collection Atrociraptor Ghost, Baby Triceratops, Scutosaurus. I've got no idea why they've made a Hammond Collection Scutosaurus, but they did, so I'll take it. Stygimoloch. And then Allosaurus, which is my top wanted Hammond Collection, fourth top wanted anyway, right behind Giganotosaurus, Therizinosaurus, and Pyroraptor. So yeah, that's some Jurassic World Rebirth news. There's some toy releases and some relatively sad paleontology news. But hey, honestly, could be worse. So yeah, that's about it for this one. See ya.